What is going on, Crunk Nation Motivation? Crunk back one more again. Even if y'all bored of me, I'm here. I'm training. I don't know if you're training, but we gonna train together, alright? This will. Oh yeah, I got that little doggy over there. It's running around, but don't let it distract you. But so I'm an excuse crusher, alright? So if anything, this excuse is gonna be, oh, I'm watching the kids while I'm outside, which is the dumbest excuse. But I know there's some girls out there. Oh damn, he caught me. He caught me. Yeah, I do say that sometimes. I'm like, no, girl, I can't go to the gym because I'm actually watching my kids outside. I had to bring them to the park. Even if they're not at the park, they could just be at their backyard just chilling or something. But they'll say that, oh, now I was at the park. And then later on, it's like, oh damn, I put up an excuse. I didn't get in the work in. So in this case, I'm not complaining. All right, you want to lie about that? Cool, go ahead, lie about it. Get away with it, and that's amazing. And the only reason I'll support you is because we're still gonna get in work. So we're gonna pretend you're at the gym. All right. So if you're over here, the kids are playing. Like, uh, cuídalo al José porque si no se va a caer se va a lastimar. And you're chilling. You're just like right here. And you're like, okay, you know what? I lied about what I did and I feel bad about it. My conscience is killing me. Let me feel better about myself by actually doing a workout. Let me go into my phone. Oh, oh yeah, CNN workouts. I like his workouts because he crushes excuses. He makes workouts quick and painful. And if I keep up with him all the way, I'm gonna get tortured, but I'm gonna love him so much. Let me look him up. Boom, they find me. Click on it. Cool, I'm subscribed. Alright, let me also hit the notification bell so they could also tell me when his videos come out. Boom, that's done. Alright, and you're like, let's check out, huh? Okay, we got strength training, we got shoulder day, shoulder impact. That one looks nice. Oh, you got this one. Watching a movie. Cool, cool. Let's see. Oh, well, what do you know? He made one. If you're outside with the kids and you want to crush that excuse of not being able to do nothing, so you click on it. Let's see what it says to do. Let's go. Let's crush that excuse, alright? I'm gonna record it on my watch so I can tell you how much calories we burn and how much work we put in. And just that little second that you're following up with me and doing the same thing that I do, alright? So let's go. Let's get that work in. Alright. Alright, so you're over here, and like I said, you looked it up, boom. Alright, cool. You're starting. And you're like, okay, well, this is what it says to do, so let's do it. And start with arm circles. And I recently thought about it, and I'm just gonna talk. And I'm gonna lose count. I'm not gonna know how much I'm gonna do. It's not gonna matter how much I do, because I'm gonna distract you guys, and I'm gonna end up brainwashing you guys into hearing me when you're not really interested in what I want to say, but you're gonna want to listen to me because I said I'm gonna distract these people and brainwash them into listening to my testimony one way or another. All right. Now you might be mad at me for that. If you're not, you might be happy because you'll be like, finally, I'm gonna learn more about this guy. So just keep up with the workouts and get distracted. All right. Come on. So what I'm gonna tell you about today is pretty much like it's a page out of the book that I wrote, alright? But it's coma experiences. So I mean, I wasn't awake when I was in coma. I don't remember nothing. I didn't have no life or death situation. But I did have people telling me and tell me like, hey, okay, other way. I did have people telling me and tell me, hey, you know what? This is what happened. And they told me, for instance, this one makes me laugh because it tells me and shows me that I'm a diehard Raider fan. All right, So, um, so I was in my room, and my brother tells me, he's like, yo, you know what happened? I'm like, what? He's like, man, we know that you're a straight Raider fan, cause he's like, honestly, when you were in coma, he's like, man, I put the Raider game on, and you were like, oh man, dude, and you know the Raiders, we have a losing season every season, and we always say this year is our year, which this year, 2022 right now that we're in, it's gonna be our year. You'll see for sure. You're gonna see back at this video and be like, he said this. He said this. Alright, so get into these punches now. And you'll be like, that's crazy. But no, yeah, we gonna win the championship. But anyways, no, so my brother told me that he puts it on TV, and then when he put it on, that I see them and they're losing, and then my blood pressure starts rising, and then my mom's like, why'd you put it on? Take it off. It's like, man, you shouldn't even have put that on. And my brother's just like, oh, hey, that's his team. I just wanted to put it on for him. I didn't know it was going to make his blood pressure rise. After they told me that, I was like, dude, that's crazy. But that shows you how diehard of a Raider, well, a Vegas Raider now. I keep wanting to say Oakland Raider, but they're done with that season. That was a season, an era that's over. It's the Las Vegas Raiders now. But yeah, also another coma experience is, alright, take a little break right here, because I know you're feeling it, because I'm feeling it too. So take a little break, and this next part is going to get more difficult, alright? And every time that we work out, my stories are going to continue. And we're taking a little break. Get your sip of water, coffee, whatever. I mean, I don't know why you would drink coffee. Maybe to stay awake. But go ahead and get that in. Hey, I'm just trying to keep y'all active. That's all I'm trying to do. I ain't making you do nothing. I ain't making you do hard work. I ain't busting your ass or nothing, you know? So, I mean, all I'm making you do is trying to stay active and not dwell on situations. I mean, let's say you just broke your leg. And you're like, man, this sucks. Oh, let me watch my cousins, you know? Tanner, Travis, calm your ass down, man. And you're all mad because you can't do what you used to be able to do. Whoopsie-doo. Life is passing you by while you're sitting there dwelling about it and going, man, my leg broke. I wish I still had my leg. What are you going to do? Cry about it the whole time and that's going to heal it? Nah. No. If anything, your mindset should switch and be like, okay, and turn that switch on and be like, I can't do what I used to be able to do, but let me do what I can do. So you're sitting here, your legs messed up, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna remain active. Let's go. Let's do what this guy did. Boom, you pick up the phone, you scroll down, blah 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 blah. Type in CrunkNationMotivation. On YouTube, scroll down, boom. You see a video you like, you click on it, let's go. I'm right here. You could be at a park, you could be in the kitchen, you could be in the living room sofa. It don't matter. It don't matter. The only excuse that you got is the one you put in front of you. So just put this video on and get to work, and that's it. Alright? But let's go. So you put it on and you're like, you see this and you're like, okay, well, yeah, he said this to do this if you want to remain active, so let's do it. So you go. Which, yo, for that early exercise, you burn about 40 calories in 5 minutes. So you're just doing this and doing this and doing this, alright? Now follow along with me and I'm going to continue my story now where I left off. So, another coma experience that I remember. And it wasn't really coma, but I was awake already. But I don't remember 100% everything. Like, I wasn't there 100%. But I woke up, my eyes were open. And when my eyes were open, I ended up just staring and staring and staring. I don't remember nothing or nothing. I remember little things here and there, and that's just because alright, get into these. I remember little things here and there, and that's just because of the fact that I have a little bit of memory there. But I do remember the parts, and that my brother also confirmed with me. But at points that I guess I told my older sister, but younger than my other sister, than my older sister. Then I told her at one point, I'm gonna shoot you with an AK-47. And I'm over here thinking like, how the heck do I even know what an AK-47 is? I'm out of my head, I'm out of my mind. I'm not supposed to know this. I'm not supposed to be right in the head to be able to mention it like that so perfectly. But yeah, I guess I had told her that. I guess I had told my brother I didn't want his girlfriend there. I was like, nah, get out of here. Dude, don't bring her back. I don't know what she might have done or what she might have said or what memory would have came into my head. But I if it's up to me, I regret all that now because I don't even remember that, and she's a good person. And I mean, at the end of the day, I wouldn't wish nothing upon her. And yeah, so then after that, I guess my, I think my mom also saw that my brother ended up putting like Animal Planet or something like that on TV. And when he put that, I guess I saw the two lions fighting, and one of the lions started killing the other lion, and I started crying, and I was like, dude, why is he killing him? And my brother's just like, yo, it's just a show, man. It's just a movie, chill. And I was like, no, he's killing him. And my brother's just like, nah, you're dumb. I'm like, just relax, man. Like, don't even say nothing. And no, yeah, and then from there, freeze. I'm working out no more. So I'm telling you, this is gonna kill you. It's gonna be like, man, it's like watching a show, you know. But with the difference that every single um, video that you see is gonna add up. All right, so it's gonna continue on the as far as my recovery and everything that I'm talking about, and it's also gonna get you wiser as far as what I've learned, because I'm gonna be spreading it out, spreading knowledge too of things that I've learned and been through. But no, but yeah. So like I say, I want to teach about inspiration, motivation, and discipline because that's the number one key for you to get what you want. If you're not disciplined on yourself, you're not gonna end up getting where you want to be because you don't have the courage to lay your pride down or to be like, you know what, I'm gonna give up a donut a week and not get a donut a week just because I want to get to where I want. You guys are not willing to do that sacrifice, to do that extra effort, And it's like that's why I tell some people, I'm gonna share this channel with you. It's gonna be fire because I already see it, but at the end of the day, um, it's also about which with this other exercise, if you did it, it's about 40 calories in about 5 minutes, so it's not too bad. Good job. And yeah, and like I said, yeah, I don't want people dwelling. It's like I came out of came out of a status like that, out of a condition like that, when I thought to myself, and I'm like, no, I wasn't born in a wheelchair, so I'm not gonna die in a wheelchair. So I ended up getting the courage and getting the inspiration to be like, I'm gonna get up. And honestly, thank God, he's number one right there because he saved my life. And I actually got a blessing from a bishop of a Catholic Congress that I went to in 2014. And after that Congress, I also did my effort and my hard work to do what I had to do. And then from there, I ended up getting up into the walker. And that was 8 months after the blessing, 8 months after the hard work that I put in. And that's why I realized that, you know what, it is true what God says. Help yourself and I will help you before I will help you. You know? I mean, that's stuff that you gotta think about for yourself and put in the work when you gotta do it. But alright, come on, let's get on that next set. I've been talking too much. And then I'll continue with where I left off. Alright. So get ready, we're gonna get into that arm circle mode again. Alright. And remember, just drift off, just think about what I'm saying, think about what's going on and what I'm talking about. I'm still saying another part of my testimony, alright? But so then after that I started to wake up more and more, which I do remember more clearly when my sister, she ended up giving me it was a tablet. It was a little LG tablet, and I was like, oh, thanks, and I was the happiest camper, you know. I didn't know what was going out there in the world, but I was just like, hey, this is legit. I could record myself. I could record my journey. Let's go. I like this, and I ended up, getting the tablet, and I ended up, I did end up making some recordings, and I did ended up, I did also ended up making little clips here and there of my journey, but I think I would know where it's at. I'm not 100% sure, but I would have to look for it. But I mean, yeah, and then pretty much after that, I also remember that. All right, let's go. I'll turn around. I also remember that. Let me see who else. Because for that birthday, I do remember that birthday, and I remember the Christmas, which that was for Christmas. And then my birthday, I remember that for my birthday. I do remember I saw my niece because I really wanted to see her for my birthday. And then after that, oh yeah, my niece Juliana Lopez, which also got her channel, Bella's Awesome Adventures, if you guys would like to check that out. But then after that, after that, pretty much from there, I ended up, waking up more and more, and alright, going to these. I ended up waking up more and more, and I wasn't 100% in the head, but I was still kind of there. So, pretty much, my mom ended up telling me, oh, hey, would you want to eat right now, or do you want to eat later? And I would answer, and I'll be like, well, I want to eat right now, but I want to save it for later. And she's like, what? And I'm like, I want to eat it right now, but I want to save it for later. And she's like, oh, okay. And I was like, yeah. And then, no, but then she started tripping out when I started saying weird stuff. Because at one point I'm not going to lie, I was saying weird stuff. I was saying, switching to these punches. I would say that, it was funny because I would say things as certain as, oh, mom, stop that guy. He's going to jump off of the building. And she's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, he's going to jump off of the building. And she's like, what are you talking about? And then later on, my sister ends up telling her, like, oh, mom, no, don't pay attention to him. It's because earlier he saw a movie and the guy jumped off of the building, so he's replacing it with whatever he sees now. And that's when she's like, oh, okay. But yeah, and, alright, finish up with some kidney punches. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Good job. Stay tuned for the continuance of my story, my testimony, and keep up with the workouts. If you were able to finish everything I did today, good job, congratulations, and keep it up, because that means you're in really good shape. If you were not able to keep up with it, try doing this video just for the heck of it. You're in a story and some testimony, but go through it again and try to finish it just for the workouts. Fast forward to the workouts or something like that, and just get that work in, just so you could actually get that one. Or you could try the videos before, because all the videos have the same work in them, But go ahead, like I always say, comment, subscribe, or like down below. Hit the notification bell, and give me some feedback. Message me, tell me what you think about the workouts. Tell me how your arms feel after it. And you already know, CrunkNationMotivation here to support the nation. And I'm out.